It's been a really interesting last 2, 3 years in the insurance industry. It started out, I would say, about 2 years ago, actually, was when it really started when Nationwide decided that they weren't going to write any new personal lines business anymore. So they completely shut down. They didn't leave Minnesota. So if you had a policy with them, you still kept it. But then right after they did that, we were seeing a lot of other carriers starting to pull back, really tighten up underwriting guidelines. So that means they only allowed like the creme de la creme or the best people to come in for new business. But really what they were seeing is that in 2022, pretty much every single home insurance carrier in Minnesota, except for one, lost money. They paid more out in claims than they brought in insurance premiums. And there's a lot of things that went in with that. So that was, kind of coming out of COVID a little bit, but labor costs were through the roof, material costs were through the roof. And then we actually had like 3 catastrophic storms that year. All 3 of those storms were like the biggest hit to Minnesota we've ever had.
So talk about the perfect storm.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. So obviously, insurance companies, like any other business, they need to make their money, but they're looking at it and they're like, man, if these claims are double, triple, quadruple the price that they were 2 years ago, we need to start doing something different with the premium. So every carrier took a little bit of a different stance to it. I know 4 carriers for sure actually are leaving Minnesota altogether because they just can't stay solvent. Other carriers just have tight underwriting guidelines, and then other carriers just are allowing pretty much anything.